This is a book review of Hellboy, 25 Years of Covers, Mike Mignola and others. There's the back. Now this is just beautiful. It's got a beautiful edge to this. It's just like cloth edge that's just really classy. It makes a really classy book, but you've got the cardboard around there. However, it's just gorgeous. The paper quality is superb. Really, really nice paper quality. This book came out in 2019 and it's obviously from Dark Horse Books. Of course, they produce all of like the Hellboy books, and there's of course vast number of Hellboy books available. This one is obviously the covers, and it's the covers without any of the blurbs. So you've got there nothing. So there's no type over it. I think that's great. Quite often you get these books that say we're a book of covers. And then sometimes you get them and you find like some of the covers seem to have blurbs on. You think, why couldn't they? Obviously, sometimes maybe the blurb is added into the cover and they just can't take it off, physically remove it from the painting. But I just think it's just beautiful. This is just glorious all the way through. I mean, it's just absolutely fine book. So, how many pages? It's got well, it's about 190 pages. 190 pages. Now, I don't know if it includes all of the covers. I have no idea on that. I haven't checked them, so I haven't gone back and thought, oh, has it got that one? Has it got that one? Has it got that one? And I love it. It also gives a bit of talk about, in the forward, and there's the introduction. You've got information about how he does the layout, which I think is just great sort of information, how he's framed the pictures. Some criticisms. Minor criticisms, I think, and that's that it doesn't include any prelim sketches. I would love to have seen some prelim sketches. You know, maybe have one part, not all of them. Maybe they don't exist, but it would be nice if they did, to include like some prelim sketch and then the cover. There's a minor criticism, and it's got page numbering, which is good because page numbering is always useful. But there's the guttering is good. So you've got here, you can see that the pictures are nicely away from the gutter, so there's no sort of like, oh, I can't see what's happening down in that bit. They're all nicely separate, which is good, always good. It's annoying if you can't actually see it, and sometimes you get books like that when these covers books that sort of crunch it in. This one doesn't, so it's really nice. Criticism doesn't include the where it came from. Now, obviously, they decided they didn't want to do that. But I think I'd prefer it if it included it down the bottom, the title of the magazine, the date, the artist, etc. Would have been lovely. It's got that information, so it's not like it hasn't got that information. So you can go back. Let's go all the way back, and last one. And then you get to this one here. Say here, it's got like page 92. It's got the Hellboy, obviously repeated over and over again. Hellboy, the Crooked Man 2, front cover. Line art by blah blah blah. Colours by predominantly Dave Stewart. So you've got all the information, which of course is always. But it does mean that when you're looking for this, you think, oh, that's brilliant. Page 128, and then you have to go and 128 all the way down to Storm and the Fury. Now, just flicking through this, because I said that I didn't know if it included all of them. It must include a considerable amount because it's got 88, 89, 90, 91. Then you've got Hell with but now, of course, it also includes artists that are obviously not Mike Mignola. Obviously, most are Mike Mignola, but there's obviously clearly Weird Tales 1, 6, 2, 7, 4. A weird odd ordering. So number 3 obviously is not included there. It might be included somewhere else. I don't know. You've got here Hellboy in Hell, issue 6. Oh no, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, second printings and so. So I don't know. This certainly seems to include a lot, but it does include, like I say, the listing of all the way through to like the thing. And then you've got a lovely section of all the various, I can show those because why not? And that's all the quite staggering amount of work that's been produced, lots of volumes, and you've got Obviously Hellboy, 25 years of covers, it's mentioned here. You've got Into the Silent Sea, Hellboy in Mexico, Hellboy the first 20 years. And of course you've got the Hellboy omnibuses, you've got the Hellboy library editions. I never know what the difference are between some of these. I must admit, it's always slightly frustrating. You have to go online and look up, obviously, the YouTube videos for which one maybe is the best format. Depends what you want, of course. And because quite often I buy a format and then I think, that one would have been even better. And you've got here, also by Mike Mignola, you've got the BPRD and vast amounts of other ones as well, with obviously art of other people. So this is just an absolutely brilliant volume. Love this volume. I'm really pleased I got this. Hellboy, 25 years of covers. Absolutely amazing.